the very distribution of Ashoka's edicts over a very large area in the subcontinent, possibly the central message is emanating from Pataliputra, the Maurya capital, to different corners of the vast empire, suggests, even indirectly, a communication pattern and some facilities of communication. If we add to this the fact that Ashoka introduced a system of official tour, Anusamyana, either after every 5 years or after every 3 years. So the officials on tour must have followed certain established routes of communication. We have already indicated that Ashoka himself went out on tours, sometimes about 256 nights away from his capital. We find that there were officials, according to Megasthenes, called Astynomoi, stationed at the capital Pataliputra, Palibotra, one of whose functions was to look after closely trade, commerce, merchants at the royal capital, including they used to check whether a merchant was mixing old things with new. Did Megasthenes try to imply that the Maurya state tried to prevent adulteration of items in the market? In fact, the Astynomoi class of officers were entitled to collect 1/10 of the proceeds of sale from the merchants. This is something like tolls and customs, shulka, which is levied upon trade and commerce. We may recall here that Kautilya recommends the appointment of a high-ranking officer in charge of the collection of tolls and customs, Shulkadhyaksha. Similarly, Kautilya very strongly recommends the appointment of a high-ranking officer, the director of trade and commerce, Panyadhyaksha. I am not going into the details of the functions prescribed by Kautilya, the functions of Panyadhyaksha as laid down by Kautilya, but he gives a maxim at the end of the chapter on Panyadhyaksha. What is the ultimate function of the Panyadhyaksha? The Panyadhyaksha, according to Kautilya, should go wherever there is the prospect of profit and avoid the absence of profit. Yato lavas tato gachet alavam parivarjayet. It will not be correct to assume that whatever is prescribed in the Arthashastra was actually put to practice. But the Mauryas possibly encouraged and facilitated movements of people along established routes of communication.